Hi and welcome to the next video of section 4, working with scores, scripting with text. In the previous video we have learned about scores and scoring, UI and text objects. In this video we'll learn more about working with scores. To display a score in the GUI we'll first need score functionality, that is, code to create a score system. Essentially, the score functionality will be added to a general overarching game controller class responsible for all game-wide logic and features. The code for game controller and its score feature set is included here. The game controller class uses the UnityEngine.UI namespace. This is important because it includes access to all the UI classes and objects in Unity. If you don't include this namespace in your source files, then you cannot use UI objects from that script. The game controller class features two text public members, namely scoreText and GameOverText. These refer to two text objects, both of which are optional insofar as the game controller code will work just fine, even if their members are null. ScoreText is a reference to a text GUI object to display score text, and GameOverText is to display any message when a game over condition occurs. To use the game controller code, create a new empty object in the scene named GameController. Then drag and drop the game controller script file to that object. Once added, drag and drop the scoreText object to the scoreText field for game controller in the object inspector. In the score prefix field, enter the text that should prefix the score itself. The score on its own is simply a number such as 1000. The prefix allows you to add text to the front of this score, indicating to the player what the numbers mean. Now take the game for a test run and you'll see the score display at the top right corner of the Game tab using the GUI text object. This is fine, but the score always remains at 0 right now. This is because we have no code yet to increase the score. For our object, the score should increase when an enemy object is destroyed. To achieve this, we'll script a new script file, score.onDestroy. The script should be attached to any object that assigns you points when it's destroyed, such as the enemies. The total number of points assigned is specified by score value. To attach the script to the enemy prefab, select the prefabs in the project panel, and from the object inspector, click on the Add Component button. Then type score.onDestroy in the search field to add the component to the prefab. Once added, specify the total number of points to be allocated for destroying an enemy. For this game, a value of 50 points is assigned. Let's play the game to test the score. Great work! You now have destroyable enemies that assign you points on destruction. This means that you can finally have an in-game score and can even extend gameplay to include high score features and leaderboards. This also means that our game is almost finished and ready to build. In the next video, we'll add some final touches.